my first big question are, what are the top 3 questions that every homeowner should ask any contractor they're getting to work on their deck?
Oh, that's a really good question.
No, it's not.
You only have 3.
You want to know why? We asked him. This is hilarious what he just did here.
Well, I've been wanting to know for weeks.
No, you asked me a question.
To ask us questions.
Yeah.
And his question was, what questions should I ask you?
Ask me a question. Yeah.
I find this hilarious.
That's why it was really good.
This is the best, like...
He broke the matrix right there.
Yeah. That's the best playback, like, screw you and your little game and get me to do the work. I'm going to put this right back in your court right off the top. So, sorry, the question again was, what 3 questions should every homeowner be asking?
Their contractor.
Their contractor.
So it's like you're going to evaluate your contractor. What do you need to ask them to know that you have a good contractor? Is that what you're after?
That's exactly what I'm after.
He answered a question with a question and now wants us to answer his question with the questions. This is perfect. So what 3 we should ask a contractor? Okay. I think I would, like, one of the first things I would ask would be about the contractor himself. I think
what's your favorite beer?
Yeah. But I think before you even get to the point of talking about your deck, the first 3 questions should probably be about the contractor and his abilities and experience. So I would want to know most about him. If we're talking about the first meeting, I'd want to know, like, are you insured, registered? How long have you been doing this? And do you have some, like, examples of your work or some references?
Portfolio, yeah.
So, like, word them how you want, but my first 3 questions would be around that, learning who this guy is, because what you put on your deck is secondary. Who cares if it's, like, well, Trex would care if it's Trex or whatever. But,
no, but you can put treated and it can look amazing. And a treated deck by a good builder looks better than a composite deck by a shitty builder.
Correct. Yeah, you need to weed out the builder before you start choosing your material
products.
Not before, but the first questions to the contractor should be about him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or her, the business or whatever, to make sure that you're hiring somebody good. Okay. And then you can go through the details of
insurance.
Yeah.
Time in the industry.
Yeah. Some, like, how long you've been doing this, their experience. Yeah.
And then portfolio,
some references or some work that you can see, whatever. And I would want to make sure as part of that you have the ability to verify this stuff somehow. So I don't want to be like, how long have you been doing this? 17 years. Oh, sweet. Okay. Like, there needs to be a paper trail of his history. Like, you need to be able to look him up and see that he's got, like, a Facebook page or a website with reviews or something. Like, there needs to be some sort of stability there.
Yeah.
But if it's a contractor and you're first meeting him, the questions before you ever get to what do you want the deck to look like and what materials do you want to use needs to be about the guy you're talking to and hiring, because maybe he's not good.
Like, the insurance one is one that I've never thought to ask until we started talking about it on the podcast.
I wouldn't be afraid to ask about the payment schedule either. Like, how is this gonna, like, let's get it out there. We all know I'm paying you to build this, so let's not skirt around this thing. How do we plan to put this all together? Am I giving you half up front and then half when it's done, or is it like 25, 50, 25, or like what's the schedule? So
do you want to know what the top 3 questions people are going to ask though?
Okay, so yeah, let's hear it.
The first 3 things they're going to ask are, when can you do it?
Yeah.
What's your schedule? How much is it going to cost?
Yeah.
And I don't know what the third one's going to be.
Can I save some money?
Can you do it for cheaper? That'll be the third question for sure.
For real?
How much is it going to cost? I don't know. I'll have to get you a quote. Oh, can you do it cheaper? I haven't even given you a number yet.
yeah, but when you do it, then just make it cheaper.
Just understand that no matter what number you give me, I'm going to ask you to do it cheaper.
Go real high so I can come down.
Yeah. Start up and low. So,
do you own a track saw?
And do you own a track saw?
Do you own a track saw?
That's the first question. 100% agreed. First question. That's a good one though.
Yeah.
But I think the point of the story is vet your contractor first before you start worrying about the details of the project itself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whatever the questions are, they should be about.
And you can also get a read on the guy's character during that. You know what I mean? It's like you have to work with this person for a month, 3 weeks before it's all over. So you might as well have somebody that you enjoy visiting with.
Correct. First question. Who did you vote for?
Ooh.
Right?
Justine.
Right there. Right there, you might know if you can send the guy packing or not. Okay.